Yeah, good evening, habari ya jioni. Yeah, that is a Swahili greeting. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nyabohanse teacher. I have a familiar face behind me here, or rather next to me. We're going to talk about a very important topic, why we are hooked to betting. Yeah, betting is one of the things that makes you hooked throughout without stopping. You tried stopping betting for a number of ways and still you don't win some. Next to me here is one of the experts in betting. He'll tell me how whether he has ever won any money or he has ever lost money, his story, and also we shall come back to our topic. Otherwise, let him introduce himself and then we kick it up. I'm going to ask him some questions. Welcome, bro.
Much welcome. I'm Elijah Gibbs.
Okay, do you have a channel?
Yeah, Elijah Gibbs TV.
Yeah. Okay. He's a YouTuber. He has a channel called Elijah Gibbs TV, and please visit his channel and watch. You see how he's an expert. He's a football pundit, an expert in football. That's why he knows how to gamble. And betting. Have you ever won in betting?
I remember I won severally.
Yes.
When a betting giant was introduced in Kenya.
Yes.
That was SportPesa.
Oh yeah.
So that time, I don't know, maybe the dynamics have shifted. Because at that time, I cannot say, for lack of a better word, I cannot say seem to win at that time. But people were winning with SportPesa at that time before it got some issues with the government at that time. And then at that juncture, there were introduced so many betting companies. So when other companies were introduced, I don't know what happened. Because everyone was now complaining that
they are losing by one match.
They are losing by one match.
But we are wondering. Somebody is always complaining that he's losing by one match, but he's still betting. That is why we are doing this video. We are still wondering what makes somebody keep on betting, even somebody even takes a loan or borrows money to bet. Those ones that don't understand what betting is, you put money, or you use your money to get more money on a game, on a particular game. We have different games in betting. If you open a bookie like SportPesa, as you have said, or maybe Betika in Kenya, we have Betika, or if you have Bet365, Bet-in, and many others, you will have many aspects of betting. There are those sports betting, like when you bet on football, maybe like Manchester versus Liverpool. You decide to say that today I'm going to support Manchester United, and then it wins. If it wins, you get the money. If it loses, the mullah goes like that, and you cannot complain to anyone because you're the one that bet.
True.
Yeah, so we are still wondering that however much it is risky, you lose, but you keep on doing it. So my brother, what do you think makes somebody keep on placing bets and even after losing a lot?
I think that's why many people describe it as a vice in the society. Just like other vices. For example, staking. You stake some amount.
Like how much?
Then some go to as low as 1 bob Kenyan shilling. And it promises a huge output
or payout.
Yeah. So and most of the time I wonder why people, keep losing by one match. So to put this into context first, most of the games,
Yes.
volleyball, football, rugby, and there's a popular one. For example,
Aviator.
Aviatrix and stuff.
Yeah.
And aviator, there's again aviatrix. So something rises, and then there's so many
The
things
plane,
involved.
the plane. In my previous video, I was talking about addiction, and betting is one of the addiction. So I decided to make this video because this particular issue is affecting everyone, not only in Africa but in the whole world. Gamblers in the house, or people that are tipsters, or the one that bets. This is a very good topic for you. Tell us, which way do you use to win, or what makes you lose, or what really makes you want to keep on betting, however much little money you have. So we are trying to understand or deliberate on this particular issue today. Betting is one of the things that is an addiction to our society today. We started betting, like personally, I started betting from the year 2014.
Which football?
I was betting on the popular markets.
Okay.
On football, before Aviator was introduced and other casino games. So maybe by that time we didn't know them, but we just by that time during a weekend, most times we were betting on weekends, because that's the time we know that the English Premier League games are there,
La
Liga and others. We would win, as he has said. We would win. Sometimes you win 700. If you draw 500, you're left with 200. The system takes it. You lose automatically. Some people had their beliefs that if you do, you'll have to withdraw everything and then deposit. That's when you win. But those are just their beliefs. Some people used to win a lot of money, even 100,000, 50,000. Nowadays, I don't hear. Maybe they are winning silently, or they are losing silently.
Just to cut you short.
Okay.
Mostly when you win a huge amount, more especially, let's say the amount is more than the stake, the original stake. So there's a sudden urge to reinvest that money. And then, let me tell you, Maina, in the middle of trying to reinvest this money, you lose even more than the stake or the possible payout.
Okay.
I tell you, I just scheme of things.
Okay. I'm going to give around a few reasons why people are addicted to betting, and you'll also give me your school of thought. The first reason why somebody is addicted to betting is because they see other people winning. Are we together? So if you see somebody winning, you hear that your neighbor has won 1 million, another one has won 800 Gs. In the radio, you hear somebody, a woman, mama mboga, somebody that is vending, vegetable vendor, somebody that sells vegetables has won 800,000. You are and you are a geek, you are very clever, you are a university student, or you are a youth man. You believe that if that woman has won 800,000, me I can double it. So you think that you are going to win. So you want to do like they do. So you try. The more you try, the system shuts you down. And funnily enough, the system is designed to hook you, not to make you lose, to hook you. So, and the system algorithm will make sure that it doesn't lose, because that is business. So the more you stake, the more you lose. You see. So you want to win. That's what makes you become hooked to that particular betting. That is one reason where you want to win like other people. You go to Aviator, to casino games. You see there is a very funny notification in very good colors, like yellow. You see that so and so has won 80,000. So and so has won 50,000. I don't know whether you've seen that.
Yeah.
As you click on the casino games, so you think that because that person has won, you also think you'll win. So you try. The moment you try to play, especially Aviator, the plane will always crash. They usually make a funny statement that this nowadays
there are so many crash games.
Yeah, they say that nowadays the plane has very little fuel, so the moment you try to place it to before you cash out, it flies away. And funnily enough, I have tried personally. I have tried everything in betting. So the moment you put your finger there that you want to cash out, I don't know, it's like it senses. Yeah, you put the finger there and then whoosh, it flies away, and that's how you start feeling like you want to die because some money has gone. That is one. Secondly, the reason why you are addicted to betting, or the reason why we are addicted to betting, is that you want to get rich fast. Yeah, so every time you think, you still sit alone, you try to imagine the kind of houses you build when you win money from betting. You say that I want to try. When I was in company the year from the year 2014, I was trying to bet mega jackpot where you see you win 400 million, 500 million. Every time I tried, I would analyze for a very long time. That time I used to have a laptop. I'll go to this site, I analyze. I go to the site I usually like, Forbet, Soccer Vista, and other beautiful sites. I try. Out of 17 games, you find you won 5, 6. And if you see those jackpots, they're usually designed to draw. So you don't know, to predict draw games is very difficult. So sometimes I say, let me confuse the system. I bet opposite. The day that I bet opposite, it also, the one that I'm supposed to, that's how it is. So you want to get rich. You try to build castles in the air, imagining that I'm going to win millions of money. And the moment you try to count your chicks before they are hatched, something happens. It is very funny. There is this thing, one time, I have so many stories and experiences in betting. There's one time I was betting on, I liked betting on the market of goals, over 2-5 goals. So one time, there is a team that ended in the halftime, 1-1. And that one, I was just left with 1 goal. So I had already celebrated. That time there was no cash out like nowadays. I knew that this game was, I even left my phone there just to wait for a message. That time we were betting SportPesa. And SportPesa, if you win, there's a message that pops up. Immediately you won the game. So my brother, he left the phone. I walked around. That's how you do it. You try to do things, busy yourself. I moved around home, and then when I came back, pressing the phone, there is no notification. Hey! My heart sank, my friend. I could not have the courage to check results. So I put my phone on flight mode, back. No message.
Because you're very hopeful.
I restarted because I was fearing. There's that fear of the unknown that you're afraid that, you may go and check and be disappointed. Because too much expectations, you get disappointment. So little did I know, everything is lost. I was wondering, how come? Just 1 goal. You start even insulting the teams, however much they don't feel anything. Even if I curse it is in England. Nothing can happen. So I've given 2 reasons. 1, you see other people winning. 2, you want to get rich fast. 3, why you're addicted to betting, we have betting tips or tipsters in social media. Like right now, I follow so many of them. I see how they win. You hear somebody has won 115 odds. Somebody has won 800,000, 1 million. So you say, let me follow this guy. So today, I want to place my bets. So you go and borrow somebody 500. You tell the person that in the evening, I'm going to give you maybe 600 or 100 on top. I'm talking about Kenya shillings.
Profit.
Because I'm in Kenya. So you try to stake everything because you trust the source. You're saying the source, our betting sources. So those tipsters, they're there. Apps are there. You stake. That the day that you're betting, it is the day that that person loses. You see. I also saw a funny message on in Facebook. there is somebody that is betting there. I will not say his name because of copyright issues. Before even the game plays, he says that he is very sure that when he plays that game that he has given him, he is going to lose because he's the one playing it. And somebody replies and say, don't take it, please. You're going to bring other problem. So that is among other things. So my brother, what do you think about it? Do you have any other reason why you think somebody or people are addicted to betting?
Yeah.
Apart from the ones I've said, yes.
They look quite the same.
Yes.
But the immediate one, especially from social media and radios and televisions, the adverts that are being run there, they seem to be to put that it is very easy to win. More especially they advertise jackpots.
Okay.
That there's someone from somewhere won this amount. What are you waiting for? And more especially the stake is not that high. So someone
affordable.
Yeah. So you want to think that, so I can just put this small amount and wait for some big chunk somewhere. So I think advertising generally has been one of the key engineers of betting. Number two, many people believe that maybe that it's a form of investment, you know. It's a form of investment. I'm not sure. You know, that you can somehow convert the little you have. So the bad news, even the small you have, because there is so much energy that you put when you're betting, analyzing, maybe data bundles, maybe airtime, depositing money maybe from bank to those platforms. So it's a whole process. So those are the main ones that I know.
Sure.
And yeah, maybe I'll come to another thing and you could go there.
Let me add juice to what you said. You see, losing is also one of the things that makes people addicted to betting. Funny enough.
Yeah, true.
To explain that, you know, every time you lose, you want to recover. So that was one of the reasons why you always want to gamble, so that you
prove them wrong.
Yeah, you tell them, I want to hit the bookies. Seriously.
That's it. That man.
We used to call them Wahindi, the Indians.
That Muindi, you know who I am.
There is even someone that even a comedian started saying that sport pesa inanyonga, sport pesa inanyonga, that inanyonya, like sport pesa you know, it kills, it sucks everything from them, so especially the youths, they have gone through a lot.
People are taking fees.
So
people are taking help so that they can.
So what happens, as I said, my point is that the moment you want to recover is the moment you still lose. You know, that is what it happens. I'm saying even the most breaking point now. I'm saying this from experience. Personally, I've lost a lot of money on betting. So when I'm explaining, I'm giving this particular video, I'm making this video, this is like a testimony. All of us have bet. I'm even thinking about betting today. How many people have stopped betting? That is one of the addiction. You may have stopped taking alcohol, but have you stopped betting? It still takes your money.
I think there were some games yesterday and people lost hugely.
Which was the main game?
There were so many games. I can't remember.
Chelsea,
Real Madrid, Alaves. Someone had bet for Chelsea. There's that bet. What is it called? a prolonged one. How do we put it in?
Long bet.
Long bet. So someone placed a bet for Chelsea, long bet, 6 games. Guess what? Chelsea has lost 5 consecutive games, including yesterday.
It also lost to Brighton.
Yeah, yesterday. So that person, even before other teams, 1 man down.
So the result was, you said 3-0.
3-0 versus Brighton.
So somebody would have staked goal, both teams to score, because you know that if maybe even in live, during live, you see this one has scored 3 goals, you know that this other team must score. So you put there, both teams will score. You wait and you are not in the field. That is the issue. You are not the one controlling the outcome. It is just luck, and you know you are not unlucky. When you say you're losing, you're not unlucky. True. Because the system is already designed. You know, sometimes if you have ever realized that some games that you search for from the system, it is not available because they already know the outcome. They know that if they put those games there, people are going to win a lot of money. So they move them away. Or there are some markets. We have different markets.
True.
Like 3-way, that way you put home to win, draw or away. You can, there is double chance, 1 or X or 2, 1 or 2. That is home to win or draw, away to win or draw, or any team to win. And then you have maybe goals over 1-5, over 0-5 goals, over 3-5. You know, we are experts in betting, but again, we still lose. We are wondering now, what really happens? Why are people losing, and why are people still gambling even today? Nowadays, we used to bet. It used to be a game for men. Nowadays, even if you go to the marketplace where you buy kills, you find women betting. And there's this one betting that has come, virtual. This one for that ends very fast. Aviator and others. People want to get money very fast, so they click. Yeah.
So you see, like that Aviator, or anything to do with the aeroplanes, pilots flying somewhere. There is a Kenyan blogger who recently came with I don't know, it was a finding that mostly those games, there's a way that they are being programmed, you know, by the computer, so that when you bet, let's say it's Aviator, for example. So when you place a bet, it is the system has programmed that there will be as many people will lose as possible, so that they attain a certain amount of money. Look at that. So when they have the target is reached, it will then the system will then award a certain a random winner some amount. Maybe they do times 20 the stake, times 50, depending on the stake and how they are programmed for that day. So you may try, you win. Again, you go. When the passenger goes somewhere in the skies, I don't know, he goes to Atlanta, maybe he comes to Georgia.
Then he hit by a rock.
Again, when there's a plane crash, you know. So, like those games, I think it's a fallacy. I don't think,
So do you support betting, or do we keep on doing it, or do you think it can change lives?
It's very controversial because in Swahili they say lisemalo lipo, that there have been so many arising issues. Number one, especially in football, there's been something to do with match fixing, you know. So match fixing is very dangerous. For example, you go to the field, you see this is a small team, this is a big team. You see, for example, that notion. So when some, you know, some countries where there's match fixing, it is very, very tragic, because the team you expect to win, you know, the thing is also that also there's been some allegations that some players also bet, some coaches also bet, some clubs also bet. So come to think of that, you know, so when you ask that, I can't tell someone to bet, especially when you have the last coin that you want to multiply, you know, because you end up placing so many games, small stake, or you end up maybe losing with only one. And then you're thinking like, oh,
The team with the less odds.
yeah, so I'm not that bad, so I can try next time.
Match fixing.
Oh, you never know.
The outcome is already
Decided, you know.
decided by referees and others.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Kenyan goalkeeper that was involved in that
I
scandal?
remember.
It was from which particular club?
I don't remember very well.
Shabana or
I don't remember very well.
Yeah.
But there are so many arising issues. For example, something to do with VR, video assistant referee. Where you see there's daylight robbery, that this team has been favored against this one, awarded the penalty, you know. So I mean, I'm telling you, betting, and we hear the news each day that people have committed suicide. It's not a joke, because I remember that time you are saying 2014. You could see those, especially the weekends. I remember well the patterns. You find that weekend Man City wins, Manchester United wins, Arsenal wins, Liverpool wins. That's for Premier League. For La Liga, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico, they win. So you find that you're quite sure, but it's only just one game away from shedding tears on that weekend. You know, but it has ruined so many people's lives. People have taken loans to go and bet, and then there's issue said about trying again to recover. It is very suicidal. So because there's another notion, like let's say betting specifically on football, where you say that, you know, I'm a pundit, I'm a commentator like Peter Drari. I know the...
Is it Drari or Drury?
I don't know how they pronounce it. Man.
Okay.
You know, you're like a commentator like Gary Neville. So you want to say that I know this team has been winning this. For example, yeah, the history. Especially when you see these big teams playing, you cannot really predict, because also the odds confuse people. Maybe it depends on the odds. That the team that has the smallest odds is likely to win, you know. For example, these big teams, like there was Chelsea and Man City. Actually, you can really predict. It's not easy to predict that, you know.
Sure.
And you can see the sequence that this team has been winning. And then you find that the team that is being perceived to be big and the others perceived to be small. Oh my goodness. The small team makes wonders.
They are called, they have a name.
So
they're called underdogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That team is relegated. The underdog is relegated. But it does wonders. Something just happened. So
like today we have some matches.
Yeah, for example, Man City is playing Burnley today.
So Burnley is an underdog.
Who knew yesterday that Brighton could beat Chelsea 3-0?
Thoroughly.
So generally speaking,
it's difficult.
To me, I think that's one of the things that can give you heart attack, because sometimes, like you said, you placed GG. Second half, let's say it's the 50th minute, the first team scores 1-0. 1-0, it goes 90. 1-0 still. So there's some extra time added, let's say like 5 to 6 minutes, you know. But the regulations of the betting company is that they only award from the first to the 90th minute. So you find, for example, that team, let's say it's Real Madrid and, for example, Barcelona. So Real Madrid all the way has been having one. And Pedri has equalized in the 95th minute. The
Extra
95th minute is the extra time.
Not additional time, just
Yeah.
extra time.
Yeah. Do they really award additional time?
Yeah.
They award
The up to full time.
up to full time.
If it is after full time, that means now even additional time is over. Then that one is not awarded. Yeah.
So you find that you have waited all along after the additional time. Now the extra time they come to equalize and it's 1-1.
Yeah.
When you go there to your bed sleep, my friend, you lost. They are very silent. You're waiting for that message. There's a way they go silent.
They even tell you to delete this bed. There's an option you are given, delete this bed after losing. Even if you delete
You end up now regretting. I was suspecting that this team would fail me. This team that
you didn't even cash out.
was failing me. And then there's some also in football. There's some superstition. You know. Now today I'm not going to watch this game because I believe now if I don't go, this team will win. Or today I support this team. Let me support the opponent. So there's so many things involved.
Betting has a lot. We can talk about 1 hour or 10 hours about betting because it has a lot of things. There are people that want to know how to bet today. We are experts. If you want me to teach you how to bet, we can do it. But again, you should know the outcome sometimes can be good. It is varied. Can be good or bad. We have people that sometimes win a lot betting. What do you think? What makes them win? Because there are people that win money. They get money. I have followed so many tipsters. Some of them win even millions. So that sometimes even the betting companies refuse them. Close even their accounts because they have won a lot of money.
The thing that actually is a doubt I have because there are some people who are not sincere. They are out here selling their platforms, selling their tipsters in town. And to put everything now into context is that actually you really have to tame yourself because I see some parents even blaming the government that they're supposed to do something. And I think the authorities are just in business. They just want the tax. So for example, in Kenya we have the BCLB, Betting License and Control Board. So I think they don't even do thorough work, or they just leave to you. So you hear they say, you parents, kindly check the ethics of your children, advise them.
They even put their 18 years and above.
Yes, so they believe they have done their part.
As long as you are 18 and above.
Yeah. So another thing is that it doesn't matter whether you're a football fan for 20 years. You know how to how do I put it? Analyze. It doesn't matter. It's your day. There is a day that comes that you believe maybe that is the day for your 20 years of analyzing. The day now Liverpool gets knocked out by a very small team.
Yeah, very, 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 very funny stories.
So betting.
So as I was saying that we still our match betting has been disappointing in many ways. We have other people that win. I have with my experience, I have followed so many guys from the internet. Sometimes I have won from them, sometimes I've lost a lot from them. That's what I've said, when you try to recover, you lose. So there are these guys like somebody bookmarker from Facebook and other people. So many. There's another DJ there. They really have good games.
You find someone has some good money. So he takes some little. So he takes like 2 to 3 teams. He or she analyzes very well. And
max bets.
Yeah. So
they win.
The problem is you have so many teams. It's a small amount like 50 bro or 100 bro. It is promising you 2 million.
So high odds,
payout,
more risk.
High odd, many games,
more risk.
Yeah.
Less games, less odds, more stake, a lot of money. That's how it goes.
but not guaranteed yet.
But still not guaranteed. You can just put one team to score one goal, and you wait until FT full time. Yeah. So as I was saying, that some win. We have sources. People have different sources from gambling, and you can follow people that they know how to analyze games. We say that they have little probability of losing because no one is 100%. So sometimes there's a moment I remember I won almost a whole week, but the following week I did not win anything. So the all money that I won the other week was lost this week. You see, that's how it happens. That's why you keep on losing, because now as I was losing, I also wanted to bring the money back, because the problem is with drawing that mullah. There is a spirit that will not allow you to withdraw the money from the account. Think that now if you withdraw, you're going to reduce the
or you withdraw you withdraw partially.
You withdraw the money and then you also return it. Still there is that spirit that will always be
let me
there.
tell you something. So when you deposit, there's some tax, some withholding tax
For providers.
Yeah, providers, service providers, like in Kenya, Safaricom, Airtel, others. There's some tax that goes to the government. There's some tax again that goes to the betting company.
Transactions.
Yeah.
Transactions.
Yeah. Again, the same scenario when you withdraw, and again you have to withdraw some specific amount and above
A limit.
Yeah. So
It's really traumatizing. It's very funny. Because I don't see any winning, because somebody can win today 50,000 and you can lose 200,000, not immediately, even in a whole month. So it is still balances. So it's very rare, very difficult to win. On very rare occurrences, people win. We have those people that are luckier than others. Find them winning even mega jackpots. People have ways of winning, but nowadays we have a lot of markets. Somebody can even decide to predict 10 minutes. There's one market that somebody can predict teams to draw within 10 minutes. So you find that most teams, they start scoring maybe from 20 minutes and above. So we have different markets. If you have to bet, then there's nothing we can do. Even if I tell you that betting is bad, there's nothing. I can't come and force you. Because right now, I know you're watching this video, but you're still planning on how to win. You want to build a house, but you believe that the only way to build a house is to do what? Through betting. So as I was saying, there are many markets. You can predict red cards, yellow cards, over something, corners.
First team to win.
First team to score. Second team to score.
First half win.
Yeah, first win, draw, or away. You can also predict high scoring half, can be first half or second half. We are experts. That's why we are telling you that. So that's why we had to make this video, so that I want you to as a person, I said in my previous videos, I want you to grow. So if this is one of the addiction that makes you down, it traps your mind and your life, this is the right time to stop it. If it has cost you a lot, because gambling can cause loss of life. Somebody can commit suicide.
I would like to hear testimonies and some positive and negative.
Yeah. So in the comment section, I don't know why you have a problem in typing the comment section. In the comment section, tell us whether you have won some money, or you have a strategy, or you are a tipster, you are selling odds. Those people that are selling, be careful. I have been scammed severally. Those people that are selling odds, some of them edit odds. They edit that they have won a lot of money. They tell you to send 1,000. You send 1,000. They tell you that now you add 400. This one day I tried. I said, let me just try. I know there are scammers, but online scammers. So I decided, let me just give it a try. Sometimes you risk. How it is. Somebody still tells you need to add 400. I don't know for what, activation of the account. After sending 400, you are told you add 300 to be added into a group, because the 1,000 you sent earlier is for buying the tips, but the 300 now is for being added in a group. Then before you know it, you may even send 5,000 shillings, and he just sends you random games and you lose. If you lose, they do what? They block you. If you win, sometimes they guess and they win. Draw 3 draws and they win. You think that now this person is good. You staked maybe 200 and you won maybe 5,000. Now you want now to stake the whole 5,000 now from the next games. You are waiting 1 million.
Be surprised.
You will be surprised, my friend. You will. In fact, you just die on the spot. You know, you turn mad. Be very careful, people. Be very careful.
Some companies have also been accused by the gamblers that maybe you win, they don't give you what rightfully belongs to you because you predicted. It's not easy to predict.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like some sites. So you have to predict, let's say there are 15 games, you have to predict 12 of them, at least 12 correctly. Some people have been complaining that there should be some adjustment. I remember very well this platform I predicted. I think I won 10 out of 15. It was supposed to be 12. So you see, predict 10 correctly, bro.
Should at least give you something.
Yeah. So many things involved, so many new trends coming in,
and abracadabras.
and by the way, so many betting companies coming in. We also have this Bahati Bet. There are so many.
There are so many. There's even Wasafi Bet. There are so many betting companies coming, and guys, be warned. There are other sites that are illegal. There are others that are not trustworthy.
Yeah,
I have a friend that won 1 million and the account was locked. You know, or you are given a limit of withdrawal. So be very careful as you place bets. I know you have gamblers that will never stop betting. Be careful of the sites that you are predicting, and apart from that, you should be careful when buying games from people saying that they are selling fixed bets. So most people don't. It is very difficult to fix.
they are con men who are masquerading as tipsters.
They say they are buying matches from referees and other people. They are trying to con you. You know, just imagine why should somebody ask you to give him 1,000 and he has a way of winning 1 million.
Quote unquote right sources.
Yeah, they have the right sources. So if the person is very rich, he should not pester you to pay money. Some of them even go out of their way even to call you so that you place a bet. You are told that it is even you are late. Imagine. Who cares? No one cares about you, my friend. Somebody is a stranger. He wants to give you, to help you. He's not God. He's just a human being. And in fact, that is a demon. That is a disaster.
He does not help himself.
He can't even help himself. He's saying that he wants to help you to become a millionaire. He himself he doesn't have anything. He's just a thief, and he has gotten so many people. Many people have become vulnerable to that because everybody wants to take a risk. The moment you take a risk, somebody wins. The site wins. So guys and ladies, be careful when placing bets. You can still win if you want. You can reduce, as my friend here has said, you can reduce the teams and put the stake. But always stake what you can afford to lose, or just use it as an entertainment. Don't stake as if your life depends on that, because if you do that, you're going to sleep hungry. You know, you sell things so that you can bet. You can sleep hungry. So anyway, anytime you want to do that, use the money you can afford to lose, so that you don't lose your life and you don't lose yourself. Yeah, because you can run mad and then you start having a problem. I have a friend that is a professional, but because of that, he has become a problem in the society. He's borrowing money from people to bet. Yeah, so it is very dangerous. The moment you lose, you also lose yourself. So decide today, if this is one of the addiction that is killing you, or it is troubling you, please decide to stop it today. Because personally, there's a moment I tried. I won, then it becomes, there's a week that I lost. I decided to delete everything. All apps related to betting. You know, there are those apps. They are also very misleading. They tell you that this outcome will be there. Yeah, it is better even to bet by yourself, because maybe even luckier than the app. So I decided to delete everything, but I still came back to bet.
There's something
So
to
it's
bring
very, very
especially in
difficult.
football, that face to face, the last 5
Head to
matches, head to head, very dangerous.
The outcome is never known. Yeah, I think we have talked about this a number of ways. It is now your decision, guys and ladies, to continue staking or betting or not. I am also a living example of somebody that has been betting a lot of money. I've lost, I've won a lot of money. Yeah, so let us balance our lives so that we grow mentally, physically, and even psychologically. If you joke with your life, you bet with your money, you lose money, financially you become, problematic. Some people say that they are not addicted to alcohol, they are not addicted to women or pornography or masturbation, but they're addicted to betting. It is even the most dangerous, because you lose money easily than you get the money, and you cannot blame anybody. No, this is, at least there is, when you bet with your friend that today Chelsea will win. If you give me 500, if Chelsea wins, I give you 500. If it loses, you give me 500. That one I can blame you. But now this one, it is a site. There's nobody you can go and blame, because you are the same. You went and deposited the money alone, staked alone.
And again,
nobody forces you.
they tell you bet responsibly.
They tell you bet responsibly.
In
They
capital
warn you.
letters, they like bet
Yeah.
responsibly.
Yeah. This is a very big problem. Please share with us your stories on betting, how it affected you, or how you're making money, because all of us, we want to make money. Yeah, so share with us your stories. We are learning from each other. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, remember to subscribe. If you are new in this particular channel, subscribe to my channel so that you grow. You're here to grow mentally, physically, psychologically, and even linguistically. If you hear we are trying to speak goodly language, you can learn from us. Anytime you find this channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that anytime I post my videos, you'll be the first person to see it. You'll be notified. You'll enjoy our videos every day. Every day we improve. My brother here has not been very active, but kindly check his channel, Elijah Gibbs TV. He had a bit of a glitch in his phone. Yeah, so something good is coming from his channel. Is very knowledgeable, as you have heard from him. We have shared a lot, and I hope you have gained something from this video. If you have gained something from this video, drop a love or drop a good comment, so that we grow mentally, psychologically, and physically. So in our next videos, we're going to learn a lot. We're going to share life stories, stories that are real stories, real talks, motivational talks, everything real, so that we learn from each other. You grow all round. Yeah, let us grow. Help me to grow my channel also by subscribing, watching my videos, so that I click my watch hours. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know if you have a parting shot before we end the video.
You see, this conversation,
Yes.
as you said, it affects literally everyone, everywhere in the world. So it's good to keep the conversation going,
Sure.
so that you can know what someone thinks, and even testimonies.
Sure.
You can save a life. So that's it. That was our time.
Yeah, reintroduce yourself then.
Elijah Gibbs TV. There's so many stuffs coming there. Kindly
What
consider subscribing.
what is your content about, so that
You
somebody can have the urge to go there?
There's so many things involved. There's so many things coming in. So peace and love.
Yeah, One love, peace and love. Keep on clicking on the channel, watch my videos, watch his channel. He's posting his a podcast, so he is somebody that he talks about things generally. Yeah. So last video was on addiction. I decided to talk about a specific video here on gambling. Be gamble aware, people. That is my message. Be gamble aware. Please don't fall into traps. There are no shortcuts in life. But if you're lucky enough, well and good. If you're unlucky, don't commit suicide. If you put today, I know maybe today somebody has taken a lot of money and they are waiting for the money. Pray to God to help you. Maybe that is your breakthrough. There are people that have different breakthroughs in life. Maybe that one is your breakthrough. But again, no shortcuts in life, please. So work on yourself, invest in money wisely. Don't waste your money. Yeah, put money on investments that are sure. Though they are not sure investment, but they're less risk. You can decide to put them in a shop, other businesses. But again, that is that. Thank you for watching Nyabohanse Teacher. One love. Bless up.